What's up, Counterfits? Today I'm going to be talking about how I made the Nami treasure cake. Well, it's cake. It started with cake. I used a orange olive oil chinois recipe, and I just substituted tangerine for orange and regular oil. Came out amazing. Moist, delicious. Ask Dan.
Feels good.
And then I like to put simple syrup to hold that moisture in, brush it on. And for my simple syrup, I use tangerine juice instead of water because it's tangerine cake. For the filling, I wanted to do mascarpone with tangerine because I heard it was good. Got some fresh tangerines in there, mascarpone with some cream and sugar, whipped them together so it was nice and fluffy. That's about it. So that's your filling. You always do a dam of buttercream because that's what's going to be on the outside of the cake. Just holds it all together, especially with something lighter like a mascarpone whip. Buttercream's just to make everything even and tight because you're going to be covering it with fondant. So it makes it smooth area to put the fondant against. And then because there's a filling and it's not just buttercream in the center, I like to shape the cake as I'm building it, not just cut into a cake. That's why you'll see the top is kind of more narrow, starting the shape of the bag. Then you gotta roll out your fondant. I did a new technique I'm working on where it's wrapping around as opposed to just laying over the top. But it worked out pretty nice, especially where there's a front to this cake for sure. So you know where the back is and that's where your seam goes. You're gonna wanna apply the texture, which is just a fondant mold that you press up against into it. It textures it real nice. Looks like a burlap sack. You can always go ahead and color your fondant before. I like to airbrush mine. It gives little highlights here and there that does a little nicer pop. So the berry logo and the jewels are made out of fondant. I had a mold for the jewels. I pre-colored the fondant and then airbrushed them afterwards so they get a nice shine like a jewel would have. The berry logo, just a cutout of a bee, and I had to make the swirl myself. The gold was just some sprinkles that looked like gold coins, so I thought it was perfect. Didn't need to bother making them. Originally my plan was to make each gold coin individually and have the berry logo on it. Then I saw these and I was like, that's way easier. Always take the shortcut when you can. I used a clay extruder to make the fondant rope with some brown fondant, and then I just rolled it so it looks like the spiral of a rope. Wrapped it around and tied it, and it was good. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Maybe I'll do more cake. Bye.